everybody, it's your favorite barroom psychiatrist coming at you again to tear apart your favorite superheroes. Ralphie the Drunk! And today we had a special request come in for an acrobatic blind man. A man with no fear, no cape, no self-control, and no eyesight. That's right, we're going to be talking about Double D himself. Daredevil. First, as always, a little bit of background on Daredevil. So his first appearance was in Daredevil #1. Sometimes you gotta be specific about things. This appeared in 1964, and a lot of people have contributed to the mythos of Daredevil over the years. It's been something of a thing. It's been enjoyable and weird all at the same time. So, who's Daredevil? Well, his origin stemmed from his childhood, which an accident took his eyesight but gave him special abilities. Apparently, he's really good at balancing. Go figure. Well, growing up in a gritty, crime-ridden area of an Irish-American neighborhood called Hell's Kitchen in New York City, Matt Murdock, Daredevil himself, was blind by a radioactive substance that gave him, weird powers, kind of like a radar. Anyway, his dad was a pretty self-righteous boxer who decided to not take a fall one day, and the mobster shot him in the face. First off, he promised he would, so, I mean, he's really the bad guy now, right? Anyway, Daredevil's costume has changed over the years as he's developed as a character that we can all enjoy. Two of his biggest enemies of all time were Bullseye, an Irish guy that can unbend a paperclip and throw it in somebody's throat. That horrible movie. And Kingpin, an overweight politician. Also to join him is his fellow lawyer, him and this guy named Franklin Nelson, who also goes by the name Froggy, a cowardly kind of guy. They both graduated law school together. That's Matt Murdock, not the other guys. Anyway, although Matt Murdock's journey was not an easy one, in just about every major run of the character, there's also been some allusion characters to mental illness. See, with everything that's happened to him, he almost has crippling depression. We've seen this in the movie. Let's not mention the movie again. In the television show and also in the comics. But that's not the interesting thing. And all my research, I keep coming around to this sort of dissociative identity disorder, too. This is also probably known as multiple personality disorder or split personality syndrome. It's a complex thing, even though his is very mild. Allow me to explain. One of the great things that has always happened with Daredevil is kind of like his faith. It's always been played at it. He goes to church as Matt Murdock or even Daredevil on several occasions, and he kind of justifies his action of somebody that doesn't want to lose control, but then goes out and bashes bad guys in the face. It gets a little weirder than that. But what you ultimately find out is he never finds any sanctuary in the church or any peace. So Matt Murdock goes into church and he starts yakking and complaining, and it's a regular thing that he does. And then he puts on his outfit and he goes and he bashes up bad guys. In some runs of Daredevil, Matt Murdock even refers to Daredevil as Daredevil instead of himself. So there's a distance between him and his persona that he doesn't feel that he can control. As far as the crippling depression, of course, having your daddy shot in the face by gangsters, that's pretty dramatic. But also there's abandonment issues too. See, Matt Murdock was told that his mother died or took off or whatever run you read. There's always some reason for her to go away. Come to find out, she abandoned her family to go be a nun. Yeah, a nun. I can't explain that one. In the whole born again issues of or story arc of Daredevil, it's been kind of explained that way. And of course, there's some solace there as well. More especially, there's these kind of people he kind of always works out with. Like he's always working with somebody else. Him and Punisher have had a run in together. Him and Spider-Man, and even some of your lesser known villains or good guys. Good guys. We're talking about good guys. Like Luke Cage and things like that. So all this is very interesting. So what does all this mean at the end of the day? Okay, let's think of it this way. There's Ralphie the drunk. I've been thrown out of every bar in town, so I come home and I put on a costume, if you will. And I go to the bar, and the bouncer throws me out there. And he's like, "Oh no, you can't come in." And I'm like, "Ah, mon frere, bon frere." I can't speak French. And I say, looks like I'm not Ralphie the drunk. I don't know who Ralphie the drunk is. I'm actually Herbert the sober. And I would like to come into your establishment and enjoy it. Now, of course, I'm lying, but then the problem with this associative disorder becomes to the effect of I actually start taking on the persona of this other particular character to the point to where I'm not responsible for their actions. So, like staying sober, that would just be horrible. So that's where kind of you can kind of get lost in a mild form of dissociative identity disorder where a lie becomes a necessary truth in order to make things happen. This is what's ultimately going on with Daredevil and his little bit of insanity. Also, the crippling depression. He really needs help with that. Losing family, abandoned mother, constantly having to fight this good fight that doesn't really exist. It's a never ending cycle for him. So, yeah, there's that. So, I don't know. He's a basket full of crazy like all the other ones we've covered. So hopefully this makes good old half squatch over there at Blaster Stash it happy. Thank you for leaving the comment down below. Also, if there's a superhero that you want us to kind of take a look at, please comment down below. We're happy to tear apart your childhood heroes. Anyway, guys, I gotta finish this bottle so I can open up another bottle. Sorry for the short one, but well, drinking's more important than your entertainment. So have a good day. Bye.